So the old XB Ute is still in a bit of a state. So naturally, I'm going to get distracted and convert this to a floor shift.
Oh, come on.
Now, I have nothing against a column shift. I actually quite enjoy them, but the linkages on this one are a bit jacked and they get in the way of the power steering that I want to put in. So I just happen to be able to acquire one of these. Now, this is an old school Speco floor shifter. Now, they're a really basic setup. You've got your mounting bracket, you've got your linkages, you've got your 3-speed selector, and you've got your boot. That's all there is to them. Now, in theory, if I have the right one, this should bolt straight onto our 3-speed gearbox, which then means we have room to do all the stuff we want to do. But before we do any of that, I hate working on stuff that's dirty. So let's get this cleaned up. Okay, gearbox is a little bit tidier. So the first part of this is we're going to grab these 2 bolts on the extension housing. It should then allow us to mount up our bracketry. Because then our selector sits out there. And I've just realized I need to find bolts. I have these 2 left from something else. They seem to kind of fit. I mean, they look period correct at least. First thing I'm going to need to do here is make sure that we are in neutral. I'm going to grab this link here, make sure it's tight so we don't strip it or damage it or do anything like that. All right, that one's locked up, which tells me that possibly this one's probably not out of gear. Let's grab this one instead. So that's probably going to be 2nd or 3rd one. So that should be neutral for that gear. That should be neutral for that gear. If you have a look at them, they're both facing on an angle up. I think that's about where we want them to be, or neutral all around. Now, if I am correct, I believe that the longer one is your 2nd and 3rd. That should link to here. One thing I do remember with these is you've got to have this connection as tight as possible. Any slop in it and it won't shift properly. There you go. And this should be 1st and reverse, but it doesn't feel right. I actually think that's the wrong way around. Let's take that out of there. You can sit there. Actually, I think that needs to be on the inside. That's better. Let's do that. That's better, except that it's way out of alignment. Hang on. So these 2 here should have a nice clean flick between the 2. Makes me think this needs to move, maybe. That should go across nicely. There shouldn't be any jumpiness. I'm happy with where that one is. I'm going to lock that off. That way we're not chasing, both loose linkages. Weird that it's adjusted this way. Could just be that it was on something different. The guy got it off said it came off a hot rod or something of that nature. So maybe it just had weird adjustment. So there, we're pretty close. Got to do the last adjustments on here. The main thing we're looking for is that you can comfortably go across the 1st. So reverse, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Pretty good. It's a little loose on the links. We need some washers and such, but it'll kind of do. Let me just adjust you so your throw is nice. Point having a floor shift if it doesn't throw nice, eh? Right, floor shift installed. Reverse, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Gonna have to adjust this a little because it's a little sloppy, but that's okay. That's just some new bushings and things, but overall, it's good. We went through all the effort of cleaning this up. We might as well, give it a quick, make it look pretty because it's probably going to sit on the shelf for another 6 months. Whip the bell housing off real quick. 1, because it's in the way, and 2, because it's disgusting. Interesting, because once you take the bell housing off, there really isn't that much left to the gearbox itself. one almost freshly redone Borg Warner 3-speed. All right, guys, there you have it. One manual column 3-speed Borg Warner converted to floor shift. Now, I still have some things to do. You know, obviously we've got to work out how we install it. Got to strip the column down. I've got to check over the gearbox and make sure it's good internally. But, you know, I'll do a guide if you want. Let me know what you want to see. And thank you for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.